Hey there, it's Jay and I'm back. I am your jewelry lady and foundational skincare guru. So tonight I'm going to be getting into cleansers, okay? So when you hear foundational skincare, it's a term that I like to use to simplify building a skincare regimen. So I did a segment talking about meeting with a professional to help you determine what your skin type is as well as the conditions that you're trying to address. Knowing those pieces of information will help you select the specific product type for your skin, okay? It's very important for you to build a regimen that's going to address your skin type, your skin concerns. We have, skincare examples, if you may, out there on the market, maybe people who are in love with a certain type of product and you love the results on their skin. What they do for their faces should be very specific to who they are, their skin type and their conditions, which may be completely different than you. So please never base your decisions based off of how someone else's skin looks, because it might not be suitable for you. So again, reminding you, know your skin type, know the conditions that you're trying to address. Have an understanding of your allergies, which you obviously would probably have at this point. And then if you're taking in a medication, be aware of how that medication is affecting your skin, because that's also information you'll need to have when you go and buy the products that you're looking for. All right, so as far as cleansers are concerned, cleansers come in many different shapes, forms, and sizes, right? You've got liquid cleansers, gel-based cleansers, you've got your cleansing balms, you have your cleansing oils, you have your micellar waters, etc. So there are a number of types that are out there. In my opinion, the ingredient list is really what you should be most concerned about or most aware of, right? Knowing your skin type and your conditions will allow you to understand if you need something with a good amount of oil in it or not. Also, do you wear makeup, right? So for me, let's use me as an example. I have a couple of different cleansers in my arsenal, and it's mostly because I am a skincare professional and I know that I want to address a variety of things. So here in my profession, as your jewelry lady, oftentimes I am in front of a camera and under lights, and so I will wear makeup. Today I didn't wear makeup because I had the opportunity to give myself a mini facial this afternoon, which was absolutely fabulous. And because my skin is freshly exfoliated, freshly hydrated, I did an LED mask, all of that stuff, I didn't want to put makeup on top of a freshly cared for skin. I have a little bit of concealer under here, but that's it. I had some lipstick on earlier. Now, I also did a lip scrub. That was fantastic. But getting back to the cleansers, when I do wear makeup, I do use a cleanser that has some oil in it because I'm going to want to break up the concealer. I'm going to want to break up, the liner and the mascara. I'm going to want to break up any highlighter that I use to highlight my features. And then, of course, the lipstick, I'm going to need an oil-based cleanser. Anything that's oil-based is really good with breaking down things, especially oil-based makeup, because my concealer is a cream-based, so there's a little bit of oil in it. So oil cleanses oil versus water cleansing oil. So if you think about that science project that maybe many of us did when we were in school, where we took a bottle or a mason jar and we poured in some oil, right? And then we poured in water and added food coloring to it and kind of created that wave machine, right? So you can shake it up and it's all mixed together, but eventually the parts settle from each other. That's the concept that you want to have in mind when you're thinking about cleansing an oil-based skin or an oil-based product off of the face. If you use water or a gel-based cleanser that doesn't have any oil in it, it'll get off some of that, but then there will be a ton of stuff still left on the face. So that's why I default to an oil-based cleanser to get off my oil-based makeup, right? I use powders and stuff, but it also just gets all of that broken down and cleansed. After that, I will use a gel-based cleanser anyway to remove any residue that might be there. And then I use a toner and serum and moisturizer, and I'll get into those steps later. But as far as a cleanser is concerned, again, knowing your skin type and conditions is going to allow you to choose the best cleanser for you. In addition to my gel-based cleanser, my cream-based cleanser, I also have an exfoliating cleanser. If I feel like my skin is a little dull and I don't want to do a full process of exfoliating the skin, then I'll just use my exfoliating cleanser just to kind of lift some of that dead skin up and then get it off the face and just kind of give me a nice glow and allow my oil to flow properly. And then lastly, if I'm experiencing breakouts, then I'll use like an acne prone cleanser. And that's kind of like a as needed basis versus a regular basis. So my regular cleansers are the gel-based, my straight benign gel-based cleanser, and my cream-based cleanser. But the cream-based cleanser really comes in while I'm wearing makeup. When I'm not wearing makeup, then I just use my gel-based cleanser and just move on. So with all of that being said, again, I'll repeat it every single time I come live, or record a video, I should say. Know your skin type and conditions. Those are always going to be the determining factors in allowing you to choose the appropriate products for yourself. So cleansing, in closing, I cleanse with a cleansing product only at night, right? And that's, again, to remove the dirt, the oil, the makeup on the face. If you're only going to cleanse once, my recommendation is that you cleanse at night. after you've been out and about and you have all of the stuff from the day on your face, before you lay yourself down on that pillow, get that stuff off your face. Cleanse and cleanse properly. In the morning, I will start with a toner or just a nice cool cloth to kind of, depuff the skin after having after having been laying down. Hope that's proper grammar. And then I'll kind of, calm the skin down. And then from there, I will tone and move on to the next step. So I don't necessarily use a cleanser in the morning because I haven't done anything and maybe I've sweat, whatever. I'll remove that with a nice cool cloth and then maybe even a toner just alone without the cloth. It just depends on what's going on with my skin. So anyway, those are the things that I want you to know about a cleanser. That is the first step of a good foundational skincare regimen. So any questions that you have, let me know. If you're using a cleanser that you absolutely love, drop that in the comment section. If you need any, I don't want to say suggestions as far as specific products are concerned. I don't want to get into endorsing any specific type of product, but I do want to help you build a solid and foundational regimen from which you can then expand if you need to do that at a later date with treatment masks, additional serums, additional treatments, exfoliators, etc. But again, the key building blocks is what I want to make sure that you have under your belt. So I will look forward to talking to you soon. The next segment that I will record will be in regards to a toner. Too many times people skip that step, and let me tell you, it's a powerhouse and makes an extreme difference to the remaining steps to follow. All right. So I talk to you all soon. Again, I'll check the comment section for any feedback or questions that you have. Until next time, be well. And don't forget, a healthy skin is always in.